Greetings, hello there. You know who this is, your girl Connie from Passion for Fitness. And I'm stopping by first and foremost to say hello there. I'm also stopping by, let's talk about, lean in, let's talk about it. Supplements. I know we hear that keyword all the time, especially when you are into fitness, or if you're beginning to be in fitness, you begin to hear that key phrase, are you using supplements? It can be so overwhelming, especially if you first started off working out. And my opinions about supplements have changed throughout the years as a trainer. I'm here now 15 years now. Wow, time flies. A lot has been changing for us, my thought process, but also the industry have changed. Some for the good and some for not so good. So let's first start by me apologizing. Why am I apologizing? Because my industry has not done a very good job of educating the public of supplements, and we have bombarded the industry with so many different brands. We don't have an actual board that's regulating supplements. We don't have any major standards that I think we should have in place, which leaves a lot of responsibility on individuals who are not knowledgeable about this industry and can sometimes be taken advantage of by thinking that this supplement is really doing them some good. But I digress from that. What I want to focus on is how you decide if you need a supplement or decide to go down this road of supplementation. The first thing I recommend with anything you want to do or introduce to your body is consult your doctor. They know you more than you may think they do. They have your test results. And also, if you have not, ask them to do blood work on you to see where your minerals and vitamins are landing. And if these are called, minerals and vitamins are called micronutrients. So you want to make sure your micronutrients are in line to where they need to be, that you have a healthy system to help be more conducive to losing weight or getting healthier. So I would start right there with blood work. And if your blood work is showing that you're lacking in a particular mineral or vitamin, make sure second that you're taking a daily vitamin. Now there's a lot of daily vitamins on the market, and that's a whole nother video on which ones are the best, a whole different video. But if that's the case, have your doctor recommend a good solid daily vitamin for you. I recommend that for anyone, a daily vitamin. Now that you have consulted your doctor, they done gave you some input, at the end of the day, it's still your decision. Think about supplements as this way. Think about a piece of Swiss cheese which has holes all in it. Supplementation is only to fill the holes where you're lacking. It's not to take over your diet system or anything. It's to fill in the gaps and where you're lacking. Now, in a perfect world, when you have the perfect time and you have the perfect energy to every day make a balanced meal, making sure it has everything you need in it, that you would do that. But real life, we don't. So that's why it's important to me and how I always started off with a supplement. So I know myself, and I know that I need a supplement because my day and I don't cook much, so it benefits me a lot. That being said, you know yourself better than I do, so think about that before you're doing supplementation. I will always recommend, if you're getting into working out first, don't get so caught up in should I be doing a supplement right away. What I want you to focus on is just moving, just becoming consistent in your workout. And then the next step, start doing your research and deciding on which one or which brand you feel most confident in. There's a lot of brands on the market, and there's a lot of information on the internet that can be overwhelming. And that too, I apologize, because it can be very confusing even for me, and I'm in the industry. So what you're gonna have to do is find at least 2 to 3 reliable resources. And I say reliable resources mean resources that has hospital names behind it, that has the CDC name behind it, the people who actually do the research year after year, not some guru, not somebody who's just trying to sell you something, but the true organizations who take their time, and their whole branding and department is all they do is research and development on healthy foods or healthy supplements, okay? Keyword is healthy. Also, when you open up any type of supplement, some things that you can pretty much figure out if it's a good supplement or not. And these are just, I think, tips to sort of save time. If you open up a supplement and you look at the back of it, and the nutritional label has a lot of words in it, like ridiculous words, like words you can't even really pronounce, that's an indicator not so much. If you open up that nutritional label and it has very few ingredients, that's what I look at. The less ingredients, I think the better it is for you. And the higher, if you look at the chart, the percentage wise, the most ingredient it has on the label. So say for instance, if a label has caffeine and caffeine is listed top, that telling you that caffeine is this number one of the major ingredient in that item. And you may not want to take something, a supplement that has a high amount of caffeine. Now, if caffeine is in the supplement, and I get it, sometimes you have to have that caffeine. I would want that to be at the bottom, which means that particular supplement is not oversaturated with caffeine. So the good ingredients should be on top, and the bad ingredients should be very small, if not on that label at all. So that's a quick little way to look at a label, and that's even with food labels. The more things at the top that is bad, put it down. If you got good ingredients at the top, percentage-wise, as far as what's in that food or supplement, continue to research it. Okay, could be a possibility. It's a good thing. Lastly, a daily vitamin. I recommend a daily vitamin, and I'm not a doctor, but doctors recommend daily vitamins too. I recommend a daily vitamin to anyone, even if they're not working out on a regular basis. But if you're definitely working out on a daily basis, you definitely want to do a daily vitamin. Supplementations can change depending on what season it is for me. If I'm training for a marathon, I do different types of supplementation as compared to if I'm off training for an obstacle course competition. So that's just me knowing supplements a little bit more than the average person. But if you just want to start from the beginning, take it easy, take it slow. Don't incorporate a lot of different items into your diet, these different things that you can barely pronounce. You don't want to do that. You want to take it slow, you want to do your research, you want to get reviews from other people, and you want to consult your doctor. If you start right there, I'm pretty much sure you'll be good about your results, and you'll feel confident if you decide to do supplements or not. To do or to not? That is the question. Whatever you decide, feel confident about it, and feel free to contact me with any questions or any concerns when it comes to supplements. I may not have all the answers, but I can lead you to the right place to give you the answers. It's been a pleasure. Until next time, you know. God bless.